Hi friends, welcome back to Mark's Speed Shop. In today's video, we'll be working on the exhaust on this Charger. I know I'm all dressed up like, what is it, Ralphie's little brother in the Christmas Story. Well, but it's cold, okay? I've got on my hoodie sweatshirt, a flannel shirt, my sweatpants, my bib overalls, and this heavy coat and the stocking cap. It's cold. So I'm gonna still try to get something done. So y'all stick around and I hope you enjoy it. Went and got some kerosene for my little leg burner jet heater. One little jug of kerosene was $40. It's ridiculous. I hope next winter, if I don't have any other kind of heat, I sure hope that price is cut about in half, but we'll have to see how it goes. Now, I've got the old flex pipe, which I'm not crazy about using, but it'll serve the purpose for right now. I've got it laid out. I've got it measured right there where I'm going to cut it off. Oh, let's see if I can get through there without falling down. And I've got all the stuff I need, I think, back here. I've got the turn downs for the pipe. I got 4 hangers. They're not exactly the same, but they're close enough. I've got 6 2.5-inch clamps. These are the ones came from Summit, not a paid advertisement. I've got some self-tappers here that I hope they're not too small. I don't like the giant ones, but hopefully I can use those and get the hangers in. And I've got the 2.5-inch 4-foot sections of pipe. So hopefully I can get something done here. Well, let's just see. All right, well, I've never worked with flex pipe like this before. So this is going to be an experience, I expect. Hopefully a decent one. All right, I went ahead and put on my welding gloves because I needed to change the blade. It's easier to do like that. And I'll tell you what, a new blade sure is very set. All right. Got 2 pieces cut. Not the prettiest. Well, we're going to give this a try. I need to swell this just a little bit to fit over the pipe. Not much. Of course, everything I get is OD or ID. I can't get one or the other. Nothing's listed that way. And if all your pipes the same size, well, it's ID, OD, you're SOL. So I'm going to try to swell this pipe a little bit. Okay. Now, some of y'all, I'm sure know better than I do, are probably saying, you dang fool, you can't swallow a flex pipe. It'll just split. Well, it might, but I can't use it the way it is. So, I'm going to see if I can't just open it up a little bit, enough to get this in it. This would almost fit, but not quite. So let's see how it goes. The best I can do is ruin the end of a pipe. I might have to clamp it. I don't know if it's going to work. Let's give her a try. See what we got here. I think we're getting there. Let's try a little bit more. And even if it doesn't really swell it much, this thing will make this old flex pipe true round. See, it may be crushed a little bit. It may not be happy where I cut it with cutoff wheel. So I don't think it's going to take much. So I can just get it just to spread open just a little bit more. It ought to be all right. Let's see if I got this to. Oop. All right. Let's see if we can't get a little bit more. Whole thing's spinning. That ain't good. Let's swell it up a little bit. I can see it. Yep, she's splitting now. She's definitely swelling there. She's splitting. How about that? Ain't gonna be perfect, but it'll be alright for what I need to do. It'll be good enough for who it's for. If I don't do anything else, I might knock the camera over. I don't want to spread this too much because then the end will go on. Come on, baby. All right. Yeah, I spread that just a little bit too much. I think it'll be all right there. I think I can make this work. Let me fool with it a little. Let me beat on it a little more off camera here. That didn't sound right, did it? All right. Let's switch to the smaller guy. See if we can't get a little bit more on this. Crush that pipe. Oh yeah, he's in there pretty good now. They have to be. Let me be Captain Obvious here for a moment. But you have to put the flex pipe on the outside of the hard pipe. Obviously, thank you, Captain Obvious. Because this pipe's not gonna, it will crush, but it takes a lot to crush it. This pipe, you can kick it and it'll crush. Okay, so you cannot put this pipe inside this pipe and expect the clamp to hold it. It might hang on for a few minutes, but it's gonna slip right out. You have to crimp the crap out of the hard pipe. So you gotta put the hard pipe inside and then it clamps down tight onto it. Now, is it pretty? No. Is it going to leak? Maybe. But, like I said, I'm not putting mufflers on this. So it's going to be coming out of the headers, going in 2.5 inch flex, just enough to turn. Now, hopefully I won't need all of this. But I did measure it on the other pipes where it turns, and it's pretty long. So it shouldn't be a whole lot of restriction on it. I'm not holding back on the exhaust. I'm just routing it through a little bit different. And with this one, it's just rinse and repeat of what I just did. So if I have an issue, I'll let you know. Other than that, next thing you'll see is I'll have these hopefully about ready. But let me see how far I might want this to go up in there. I'm gonna put at least 3 inches. Let's go 3.5 on this. Okay. And then, like I say, I'm not going to crush this down, but I do want to snug it to where it'll hold. Okay, so go about there. Room. Always need more room. Everything I do, I need more room. Let's go about there. I knew I opened that up a little too much. Well, she ain't pretty, but I got her on there. Got her kind of marked up. Now, like I say, I don't know if this big pipe is going to turn as much as I need it to, but we'll see. We'll see. Now, I still have this where I can loosen it up and move this pipe a little bit if I need to. I can't get I probably won't be able to get the clamp around the way I really want it because it's real tight on this flex pipe. So I got a hanger here. I'm going to have to hang the front of this pipe and the back of this pipe where I'm going to put the turn downs. I'm going to use the clamp there. And if I hold this pipe in place under the car, I don't have to worry about this pipe. If I got it twisted and turned, it ain't going to fall out. It ain't going to drop down. Oh, let me get a little bit more done. Alrighty, there we go. What good it'll do, we'll see. I got good intentions, if nothing else. But we know what good intentions get you. I hear it's a road somewhere paved with good intentions. Glad I got that little kit right there. I'll have to wrench that down a little bit more before it's shut, I guess. That's good enough. Got a few more things here. All right, well, I got her on the collector. I've got it turned. I've even got it hung back here. Kind of temporarily, permanently. We'll see how it goes. Instead of running a lag bolt up through right there, the hanger actually lined up with one of the seat bolts. It's bucket seat, so it's 4 seat bolts. And I just went ahead and ran that up in one of the seat bolts for the time being to hold the pipe up. So now let me see if I can do a little bit more and get it to fit a little better. Oh man, aggravating. Aggravating. All right. Now let me get to that top one. I'll at least have it hooked up to the headers. I got that side up with one hanger, but I can't get enough pressure on the back one to get the lag bolt in. So I gotta work on that some more. So more to come. All right, well I got them hung on the headers. Okay. And for the time being, I got the pipes hung up here on where the seat bolts. And I got the pipes under, but I've got to put the turn down, like I've got on the other side. I've got to turn down and put a lag bolt up in here somewhere. But I don't have enough room. I can't get enough pressure to get the lag bolt started, so I might have to drill a hole or get an extra hand to help me hold the pipe. But it looks like it's going to work. It ain't going to be pretty. And all this, I'm going to twist it so it's up under a little bit more. But, I don't know how exactly. I'll twist it one way or the other. And I might have to take this out and put a different bolt in, because this one's a little longer. I might have to take this down, take this loose and adjust this and make this a little shorter. But I think it's going to work, and that's the main part of this video. Anyway, so more to come. Well, I'll tell you what, I like that. I like that a lot better. And all I gotta do is figure out a little more on the hanging, get it hung right. The pipes sound great. They sound really loud. Sound like open headers with a little bit of exhaust pipe. That's what I wanted. All right, well, that's gonna wrap up this video on the exhaust on the Charger. I know I didn't get it completely finished with it run out and hung and all that, but, well, it is run out. It's run out the way I want it. I just got to work on the hangers a little bit more. I might have to see if I can get Josh over here to help me hold up on it and get them lag bolts started. I need at least 3 hands. I can't hold the pipe up, twist it the way I want it, and get the lag bolts in with it all in my face, you know, laying up under it. So I'm gonna try to get a good little hand there where I can get another jack and try to jack it up and do it. I'm getting it. It's getting there. It sounds great. I don't know how it's gonna come out on the video, but because sometimes the video will mute the sound when it gets too loud, but it sounds great. It's even louder than I thought it would be. But there's no tick-tick at the engine, so that was totally an exhaust leak. So I'm glad with that. It's getting there closer. And remember, every little bit you do gets you one step closer to completing your project. So don't get overwhelmed. Say, oh, I've got all this I need to do to my car. Do one thing at a time, a little bit at a time. Get you going. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So with that being said, this is going to wrap up this video. I really appreciate you coming back. I appreciate everybody that comes and watches and comments and likes and shares and comments and whatever, all that, you know. I really do appreciate all of you. So please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And come back next time, and I'll be here, and I'll see you at the shop. Oh, yeah, just hit that little button to subscribe. Thanks.